So yeah, so please could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Cassandra.
And what are you talking about today?
Well, let's talk about chemtrails into engineering. We're at Speaker's Corner. I've been coming here for what, 4 years now? Last Sunday and every month for 4 years.
Okay, can I have a look at your banner? I'm just going to switch to your banner, see what you're showing on your banner. So, okay, can I pull it out? Is it okay? Yeah? Okay, so would you mind to hold it, please? Thank you. So this is Cassandra's message. She's talking about chemtrails today. Can you just turn it around for me, please? There we go. Good. So yeah, let's. So when you come down here, what do you talk about? What sort of points do you talk about chemtrails?
To be honest, we're not standing in a box like everyone else around here talking. What we generally do is, well, we've got our banner over there on the railing, so we want to bring that.
Yes, I'll take it. Yeah, let's go over there. So would you mind actually standing in front and then maybe having a chat about that? Yeah. So yeah, could you actually go into a bit more detail on what you talk about here?
Stand in the soapbox and talk about what's going on. We tend to put the banner on the railings if the police will allow it. Normally they ask us to take it down. They've been quite good today. And we just people come up to us and say we know about this stuff. That's what's really interesting. 4 years ago, we just be branded conspiracy theorists. You know, I mean, truly innocent, truly obnoxious, argumentative people would, thrash it out.
But now it's broken into the mainstream, even on mainstream
We get a lot of people
online, etc.
familiar with this. You get to know the faces, but more and more people say we know about this stuff, or they want more information.
Yes. And where could they go to get that information?
Well, we give out these little flyers by a group called UK Skywatch.
Can I just take a okay? If you
Very
want to
useful.
pause later, there's information on there. I don't know if it's going to focus. Yeah, if you want to, let's take a look on the other side. Yeah, that's
the
probably,
other side.
yeah. So if you want to pause the video and then check it out later, there is a link there, guys. It's a website. It's uk-skywatch.co.uk. So if you want to have a look at more information, it's right there.
I don't think it's active. I know the lady that runs it. I don't think she's got it up to speed, but the information there is still relevant.
Okay.
Some videos and all sorts.
There are many other sites, many other sites.
There are many other sites. There's so much information. What I tend to do is
Which one's that?
Bye Blue Skies. And Zero Engineering Watch.
Okay, good. Any others?
well, UK Chemtrails Project UK, again, not so active now. It's a new website, and I need to check it out. Anyway, there's one that's just started out.
So yeah, you can do that by yourself, guys. There's tons of websites out there. Yeah.
And documentaries as well.
Yeah. Would you recommend any documentaries?
Certainly, Franken Skies.
Yes, I've seen that.
More than enough are they spraying.
What in the world are they spraying?
That other type.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always direct people to those. We get a lot of foreigners here, and they may say, "Oh, they don't spray in our country, but we don't." Well, that documentary is subtitled in about 20 languages.
Yes.
So if you're Chinese or whatever,
They seem to be spraying everywhere these days.
Well, but this is the languages to help people understand. They don't spray everywhere. I think
Well, population areas I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but there are certain parts of the world that don't spray.
For example?
They're spraying in America. There are parts of Africa where it's quite okay.
Yes. And any other regions that they're not spraying that you know about?
Someone said India, they're not
India,
spraying.
yeah, we don't know for certain, but India, I think India was. There's not much in Australia.
I mean, the locals can verify that basically online. So.
They're focusing on GMO over in India instead. But there's always something.
But certainly in remote areas they will be unable to spray. You know, I mean, it will be more difficult for them to spray.
Yeah.
So. but certainly, that's for sure. We can see on a daily basis. When we were young guys, we didn't see crisscrosses across the sky. We didn't see lines across the sky, and you can tell the difference. People say to me, "What? They're contrails." Well, you can tell if it's a contrail because it'll dissipate within 30 seconds, but a chemtrail will hang around for hours. Basically, and it actually expands, and then it becomes similar. You mentioned yesterday they were chemtrailing, and look what we've got today. If you look in the distance there, you can see they're heavy clouds. So basically, it's weather modification, basically, and you can research all this yourself. So.
I decided to actually check out these two websites to see if they were still up to date, but I typed in Google chemtrails.
Yeah.
Now then, I think you've got to get to page 3 to actually find anything of relevance on chemtrails. They have completely blocked the truth on the first 2 pages. And
It used to be front page.
well, it used to be front page, maybe 2 or 3 down, but now it's not on the front page. So anyone who goes Google chemtrails will not find any information.
So are they censoring? You mean? So are they trying to hide?
They're trying to
So
put
yes.
their truth up in front.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Media who says anybody talks about is a
conspiracy theory. That's the the old term, isn't it? Just label it. Just put a label on it. And then. Exactly. It's just but if you actually research what a conspiracy theorist is, you'll understand the true meaning of it. Yeah. So there's, but they do that. Certainly Google is they're using their algorithms to push their narrative up front, and then the rest. YouTube does it. Twitter and all of them do it.
Well, what I suggest people do, there are a lot of very, very, very good documentaries about not just about chemtrails and geoengineering, but world agenda. The things that are going on out there, and they're being taken down. So what I do is actually make MP4 of that. You convert
yes, that's a good.
to MP4. And then put that in an external hard drive. So actually you have that.
You've got it staved, yeah. And I would suggest that to anybody do that because
in years to come,
we might not.
No bloody evidence left because they've taken everything down, and all there'll be is their truth.
Yeah. Well, about Article 13, they're trying to push through the EU right now, which is censoring they're trying to censor the YouTube and parts of the internet using the copyright laws. It's kind of almost like a smokescreen to actually censor the web and censor, YouTube and etc. So. Yeah, so that's actually, it hasn't gone through, but they've if you look on, they negotiated it, they were running it through like 2 weeks ago, so it hasn't passed fully yet, but it's in the pipeline. We don't want copyright law censorship, guys. Again, fair use is there for education, it's there for critique. It's there for comedy, for sarcasm, whatever. But we don't need to have those copyright laws enforced as a smokescreen for something else, so they can push their agenda. So look into Article 13, and and research it, and we could actually prevent it from going through, basically. Yeah. It's not here yet. Yeah.
Just actually has got me on camera. This is a little book. Very hard to get hold of because.
Who's the author?
It's produced by. The other thing is Problems and Progress.
Okay.
It was produced by a committee of atmospheric sciences, the National Research Council. 1970. Where are we? This was 1973.
So does it relate to chemtrail and weather modification in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even in 1970s, guys. It's been around a long time.
This has been around a long time. It talks about manipulating the weather, what they were doing to actually change the path of hurricanes. Now, how about, folks, you've got a situation where you are you've got a depopulation agenda going on, and you can actually change the path of the hurricane to an area of high population. They were talking in this book about how to save the world, how to deflect it away. But what happens if there's an agenda not to do that?
Exactly, yeah. They're actually, if you look at, there's a process now as well. If you go online, and they're actually using weather modification and certain equipment to actually stop the rains in North Africa right now. So there's a drought in North Africa, and they've been doing this for a few months. And you can actually, You can actually see, yeah, well, that was part of it. So the rains that usually go over North Africa are being redirected north and are basically going back into the ocean and then dissipating. So the seasonal rains that should have been in North Africa this year haven't happened, so that now there's a drought. And you can actually see this on imagery. No, I'm talking about in the Sahara, yeah? And so Northern Africa. There was a drought? Well, it's been reported about. So what are you talking about? Are you talking about Egypt side, or are you talking about, Morocco?
I'm talking Morocco, Algeria.
Well, you look into this guy.
Flooding in many areas.
Okay, well, this guy has some other information, but
This came from there.
yeah, well, that maybe now, but I'm talking about 3 months ago. They were actually diverting the rains. But you can look into this. There was imagery online showing that there was almost like a blanket of clouds were stopping on the coast and then going north. This could be weather patterns. I'm just saying, look into it, and it could be also, but it also could be weather modifications. But do you not think they're doing that, though? Do you not think they're actually doing that? Weather modification to actually, to divert or to change the seasonal rains.
Well, a lot of change. Like floodings, we never had such violence, like big, massive floodings.
Well, that's on the other side. They could be, it could be recreating that. They could positive and negative. Well, they're certainly creating hurricanes. I mean, look at 4 in one line across going towards the States recently. That big one that went across. I mean, that was kind of over-reported. It wasn't as big as they seemed. They can exaggerate things, plus minus both sides. But there certainly seems to be a pattern. If you look at the seasonal, if you look at the seasonal patterns that happen every year, and they have been happening for 20 years. They are similar. But then if the 1 year or 2 years, then you've got to have a look at it more closely. It seems that those weather patterns were being, diverted in some way, and you can check it. It's all online. So as far as what have you noticed in locally recently with the chemtrails here?
Well, I mean, just this week, Thursday, as I say, beautiful clear sky day. We had a guy came up before talking about trails left in the sky, and we've got more people flying now. And I said, well, okay, let's say for arguments, it is to do with flight paths. How can you explain a day like Thursday when it was beautifully blue? Had they cancelled all the flights from Heathrow and Stansted and Gatwick? No, of course they haven't. So
exactly. So that I mean, you get
it's QED, as they say, quodus demonstrandum.
Yes.
Made. Thursday,
good point.
Friday, Saturday, trails were back. I mean, it was still a lovely day. It was warm, it was sunny, but the sky was crap.
Do you think they might be selective in the way they're actually spraying, or is it just kind of routine? It seems to be, I don't know, some days it seems to be more than others. And also with the weather coming in. Because if you notice on windy days, we had a couple of windy days ago, a couple of weeks back, chemtrails, because obviously they don't want to waste their chemicals, because it'll just blow away within 6 hours. So it doesn't seem, when it's a really windy day, they don't seem to chemtrail before that, because they'll just blow away basically. But it seems to be when there's a kind of a weather pattern that's not moving very quickly, or it's moving quite slowly, that they chemtrail it, and then it has an effect for the next 2 or 3 days. Yeah, of course. It'll be out.
No wind on Thursday. It was I was down the
That's when they seem to do it. When there's.
It was, for it not to be windy or breezy down there is very unusual. Well, you've been down there a little times, haven't you?
Okay, so just to wrap this up, if people want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch with you? Maybe to chat about chemtrails. You're on YouTube, right? So they leave a comment in your.
Well, yes, they certainly
Just leave a comment in Cassandra's. What's your channel?
Here's my name, Cassandra Scott.
Yeah.
I haven't posted anything for a while.
Okay.
Because I want to post it. I've got very busy with work. I've got other things going on in my life. But this one video I do want to do is about detoxing.
Oh, good.
I think we've all got to take care of our health.
Yes, and get the minerals out of our body. Get the heavy metals out of our body. Yeah, not the minerals. We want the minerals. Yeah, get the heavy metals. Sorry. Yeah, get the heavy metals out of our body. Yeah. How can we do that?
There are lots of things
in your opinion?
I have an absolute arsenal of stuff. I take some of Modification Earth.
Yes, I'm familiar with that. That's
I
also
love
good to clean you out, yeah.
which is good. And
Yeah.
to be honest, colour I find rather distasteful.
Yeah.
Zeolite's good, I haven't got that yet. Epsom salts and borax. I
So-
really like borax.
So Diet Tomatoes Earth, guys, you can buy it on Amazon, and it has a lot of benefits. But get the food grade, not the other grade, because there are different applications for it. But you want to check the food grade only, because then obviously it's edible. So, and it's just you just mix it with water and drink it with a glass of water once a day. Once a day is probably enough.
2 or 3
Yeah,
times
2
a
3.
week.
Yeah, good.
Because I'm having so many different things, I can't sort of take everything. all
Exactly,
at the same
yeah,
time,
so-
I mix and match.
And then do it before you eat, basically, not after you eat. So it cleans you out before you eat, basically.
Coriander oil is supposed to be very good as well, but that's expensive.
Oregano is good as well. Oregano oil.
It's
Yeah.
about £50 a bottle or something. It lasts
Yes,
a month.
yeah.
But then I also take.
Yes. Yeah, you can get all your. Yeah, you can actually use. I mean, I did a watermelon fast quite a while ago for 2 weeks, and that was a great detox because it would pull all. It will pull all the heavy metals or other toxins out of your body. So if you just have just eat, I mean, I did it in summer. It's probably preferable to do it in summer. But like a watermelon fast, just eat watermelon for 2 weeks. Fantastic. Yeah, pineapple's a bit acidic. I would say go for the more neutral fruits like watermelon, and then if veggies like cucumber, etc. Ones that are all basically. I mean, watermelon is 95% water. Cucumber is 95%. So you want water. Something that's all water basically. Most fruits, but you want to get something. Have you heard about the alkaline diet with Dr. Sebi? So that's 7.5, even a little bit above is fine. So. Yeah, guys, we're going to wrap that up. So have a look at Cassandra's YouTube channel, and if you want to contact her, leave a comment below, basically. Yeah. So, and you're down here every week or every so often?
What I was going to say is actually I've got all sorts of videos on there, not just chemtrails.
Well, yeah, have a look at it.
Because I'm trying to raise awareness, I
Yeah.
normally slip a comment about chemtrails and geoengineering into an innocent-looking group. So on the Italian series I did, there's either references to chemtrails, and in fact one of them I put at the beginning. There will be no mention of chemtrails or weather modification in this video.
Yeah. So you have different videos,
Kind of subtle ways of getting people to think, well,
different
we'll never
topics,
watch
yeah.
the chemtrail videos.
Exactly, yeah, different
Or watch
topics.
one about animals, and then
Yeah.
they'll get big.
Yeah.
Just to try and keep people up to speed of what's happening.
Well, thank you, Cassandra. And your name was, sir? Mike. Thanks for speaking to us today. And again, check out Cassandra's channel. She's doing good things and a lot of information about chemtrails. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay.